Hello, welcome. You have been talking about religious festivals. We've talked about Christian religious festivals and Islamic religious festivals. Today we are going to be talking about traditional religious festivals. Okay, now let us go into what traditional religious festivals is. So, people in various traditional areas in Ghana and some other parts of Africa celebrate festivals to remember special events that happen in their communities. Okay, so in Ghana, some examples of these traditional festivals include the following. So, you can see a chart, a nicely done chart that has some traditional festivals and the people that celebrate these festivals. We have HOMOWO celebrated by the Gans, Ujra by the Krapin, DAMBA by the Wala, Dagomba and Gonja people. We have HOGBETSOTSO by the Ewe or and the Anglo. We also have Bakatwe for the Elmina, Ohum Festival for the Aguna Stradro, Abuatre for Winneba, and so on and so forth. So these are a few examples of traditional religious festivals and the people that celebrate them. Alright. Now let us take a few of these traditional religious festivals and go a bit into them. Let us talk about how they are celebrated, when they are celebrated, and what happened during the celebration. Okay, so the first festival on our list is the HOGBETSOTSO festival, which is celebrated by the people of Anglo in the Volta region. So it is celebrated to remember how the people of Anglo fled from the wicked king of Noche named King Agokoli in the Republic of Benin to present-day Ghana. Okay, so about a week before the festival, people clean their surroundings, and then on the first Saturday of November, the chiefs and people of Angloga meet at the DAMBA grounds, and then they exchange greetings and pay homage to the Awomefia or the paramount chief. The Awomefia is dressed in traditional clothes and carried in a palanquin. This is followed by drumming and dancing to the DAMBA grounds. So here, different cultural troops come along to perform, and then the Awomefia graces the occasion to honor the people, to honor the people's promises made to all to promote unity among themselves. Right. Now the second festival is the DAMBA festival. The DAMBA festival is a traditional religious festival. Muslims also celebrate the DAMBA festival to remember the birth of Prophet Muhammad. It is therefore celebrated by both Muslims and non-Muslims in the northern, upper east and upper west regions of Ghana. Tribes such as the Dagombes, Wala, Gonja, Nanumba are all parts of the people that celebrate the DAMBA festival. So basically the festival is in two parts. They have the Somo DAMBA and the Nao DAMBA. So the first part is celebrated on the 10th day of DAMBA moon. It is celebrated to mark the birth of the Holy Prophet. And then the second part is celebrated by the chiefs, and then this falls on the 17th day. It is celebrated to remember the naming of the Prophet Muhammad. During the festival, people gather in front of the chief's palace to drum and dance. When the dancing is all over, the imam and the chief linguist take the drummers into the palace to lead the chief and his wives out of the dancing ground. So the dancing will continue till after the chief has retired to his palace. Each day has its own activities. All houses and the chief's houses are decorated on that day. In the morning, they ride on their decorated and colorful horses through the town to greet friends and important people. In the evening, while drumming and dancing are going on, a long walk starts from the chief's house to the outskirts of the town, where the festival comes to an end. Okay. Now let's take a look at the HOMOWO festival. The word HOMOWO means hooting at hunger. It is celebrated by the people of the Gan Adangbe traditional area of Osu, La, Teshi, Nungwa, and Tema in August every other year. It reminds the Gans of their victory over a great famine which they experienced in the olden days. 30 days to the festival, drumming and other noise making are banned. The festival is celebrated in August each year on different days by different groups. They begin the festival with sowing of maize. Most Ghana people travel back to their family to celebrate it with them. The traditional priest begins the rites by pouring libation to the gods of HOMOWO. The first one is the Twin Yam Festival. All twins are dressed in white and they eat a festival meal prepared for them. In the evening, all twins take a walk with their parents and relatives to the seashore to throw away the leftover meals. Then the Akpade rite comes. In this rite, elderly women mark the two sides of doors of a house with Akpade, which is red clay. The purpose of this rite is to protect the people from evil spirits. Disputes are settled among families during the festival. The traditional food called kwekwe is sprinkled on doorsteps of all houses along the way. Each family head offers libation to their gods and ancestors. The festival comes to an end on Sunday with a ceremony known as HOMOWO greetings. Let us continue to talk about the Ojura festival. Ojura is an Akan word which means purification or cleansing. It is an Akan festival celebrated mostly by the Ethiopian people. It is celebrated in September every year and it starts on Monday and ends on Sunday. A ban is placed on all forms of noise making 40 days before the festival. The ban on noise making helps people to prepare themselves spiritually for the festival. So on Monday, the path leading to the royal museums or the sacred houses are cleared. And then on Tuesday, people eat the new yam, which has been banned. On Wednesday, people put on mourning clothes, wail and drink as the chief sits in state to remember dead relatives. On Thursday, delicious meals are prepared and people freely give any house, including that of the chief, to eat. In the night, the black stools are taken to the stream for cleansing. This purification gives the festival its name, Ojura. On Friday, chiefs gather at their palaces. The Okuapemhin, the Queen Mother, and the senior chiefs are carried through the towns in their palanquins. On Saturday, chiefs gather again at Jasi division of the Okuapem traditional area. On Sunday, the Kontihini of Okuapem holds his special gathering and Ojura festival and speak to the people. So let us look at some importance of celebrating traditional festivals. So traditional festivals are used to mourn and remember the dead. So during the festivals, for instance, in the Ojura festival, we learn that the chief sits in his chair and then people drink and wear sackcloth and wail and then to remember their dead ancestors. So the traditional festivals are used to remember and mourn the dead. They are also used to mark the beginning of a new traditional year. So for every traditional area, their festival marks the beginning of their traditional year. Okay. And then there are occasions for planning and development. This is because during those festivals, all the people from that area who have traveled out of the town come to the town to celebrate with the people in the town. So during this time, they take the opportunity to plan for developmental projects in their town or area. 4. It is used to teach the youth about culture and tradition. So during festivals, the youth, the young ones who are now coming up, are able to learn from what is being displayed, the traditions being displayed there. They are able to learn from it, and then they will know about their culture and then their traditions. So they also use the traditional festival to show gratitude to the Supreme Being. We learned that traditionalists worship the lesser gods, and then this is their way of worshiping to the Supreme Being. So they worship the Supreme Being through the lesser gods. So they show gratitude to the Supreme Being during the celebration of the festivals. And then it helps people to correct their past mistakes. Traditional festivals help people to correct their past mistakes. They are also used to mark the beginning of a new farming season. So traditional festivals are used to mark the beginning of a new farming season. Okay, some moral significance of traditional festivals. So it teaches us how to share. So the festivals teach us how to share. If people, it helps people to share their food and other things with the needy. It also teaches us gratitude. It helps us to give thanks to the Supreme Being for what He has done for us. It also teaches us reconciliation. So during the festival, people come together from far and near, and then those who have not seen their relatives for a very long time are able to see their relatives once again. It also unites people with a common identity. Okay, so this is the end of our lesson on traditional religious festivals. I hope you have learned something different with the traditional festival, comparing it to the Christian religious festival and then the Islamic religious festival. Stay with us and see you another time. Bye.